The slab has now been poured and is dried for a few days. This was a monolithic pour, which means they poured the footers around the perimeter, and then anywhere where there might be a load-bearing wall, like over here, there's a load-bearing wall, at the same time as they poured the rest of the floor. So it's just all one pour. You have the entranceway here. This has a 4-inch step down, and then a rain cut right here for the door. Same thing with the lanai. There's the door with a rain cut and a 4-inch step down, and it slopes back to the back. There'll be 4 columns here, or sorry, 3 columns here, here, and over there that'll support the roof that goes over the lanai. These 2 pipes are just for future use, for like an outdoor kitchen. So this would be the drain line, and this is an electrical chase. It will go back into this wall here. It's going to be a 2x4 wall, and then we could just run power through that out to lanai when we want to. There are a few water lines here. They run over there to this drain. This is the master bath drain line. So again, we could just connect to those, and then in the future have a sink out there. So those water lines and these water lines here that run from this bathroom to the kitchen island right here are the only water lines that are buried underneath the slab. Everything else is going to be overhead. And then of course all the drain lines are underneath. This is also an electrical chase here to feed the power for the kitchen island. Things look pretty good. Things are pretty flat. There's a little low spots. You can actually see where the low spots are based on this little bit of water right here. This is lower than the rest of the slab. Same thing. There's a couple little low spots, but it shouldn't be an issue. Just when you're doing your flooring, you can fill that in. This is the media room right here. There's going to be a wall that kind of comes somewhere into roughly around here. So that whole wall will be, there'll be a projector that projects onto it. And there'll be a small little bar here with a sink and stuff like that. And then you have the garage. It has a curb. You may be looking at this and thinking, why are your walls so thick? They're 11.5-inch thick ICF walls. So that's why they're a little bit thicker than a standard like CMU block. You could see like a CMU block might be something like that. So we have pretty thick walls. It's a 6-inch core, concrete solid core, and with 2 3/4-inch foam on the outside and inside. There'll be a window here, service door over here, outside the garage. That's the HVAC. That's the pad for the heat pump. And there's actually a chase. It's a little bit buried under the dirt here, but it comes up here, and then they'll have to probably chip some of this out to get their piping through. This is the mechanical room. So there will be a washer, dryer here, hot water heater. And then there's a bedroom right here with a Yeah, bedroom here, and then this is a shared bath between the two, another bedroom here, and then a bedroom in the back with a bath off the side here. This is the dining room, and then the master bedroom is going to be here. So that's the outside wall. This will be the inner wall of the bed right here where this pipe is at. There'll be a door right there to go out to the patio, and a window. Windows on either side, right there, and right there. And bed, and dresser or something over here. Might not need a dresser because we have a pretty big walk-in closet. Actually, the dresser might go in here into the walk-in closet, and then you have all this is walk-in closet. There'll be a tub right here with a big window. We'll have to put some kind of, some kind of planting, screening, little garden or something like that so you can't see through the into the bathroom. But there'll be a shower here, and this is a toilet, but it's in its own little room. So there's a wall between here, and there'll be a pocket door, slides over, and then toilet and vanity. And then this is the office with another big window out here looking out driveway, and then great room over here, and the kitchen is all one big room. So it's pretty common here to do like a slab on grade. There are some people that do stem walls. Stem wall would be like instead of building up this big house pad like we have here, you would build a brick wall, like a CMU brick wall, and then fill that with dirt, and then put your slab on top of that. It just reduces the amount of dirt that you need to bring in for your house pad. But we did a slab on grade, which is pretty common. Obviously the plumbing's all buried, but it's all PVC, which is pretty durable. It's been around for 100 years, and no major problems with PVC. And PEX under here, which is also pretty durable. It's also buried under the dirt, so it's not in direct contact with the concrete. But it shouldn't be any kind of issues. There's not a lot of buried water lines. It's going to be all overhead. You see all the dowels here. These go along the foundation. They're tied to the rebar that runs in the foundation, and then they'll be tied when they put the ICF. They'll tie rebars to this going up, and then there'll be rebar going horizontally in with the ICF, and then pour the concrete.